What's up, people? I don't know if you can see me yet. I'm trying to get this stuff figured out. 1 second, guys. Uh 1 second, guys. Let's go. 1 second, 1 second. Can you guys see me? You can see me? I can't see you guys. Okay. 1 second. Oh my gosh. I can't. It's like blank. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, guys. What's going on, though? Let's go. I'm excited. Hold on. Let me get this right. Let me see what's going on. I got to get this going on. I can't see anybody. 1 second. One second, guys. 1 second. So we're gonna take this off. No, none. I don't want anything. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Rising Sun, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Guys, I was trying to do something. I was trying to have my green screen stuff. It was not work. The green screen wasn't working, guys. I'm sorry. Let's go. Let me turn this music down. I'm hyped. It's about to go down, guys. Let's get it. Guys. What's going on? Welcome back to Crypto Talk with Chris. Let's get it. You guys know what it is. It is Taco Tuesday. Let's go. Man, hit the like button, guys. Let's go, man. I hope you guys like the shirt. Let me curve this down a little bit so you guys can see that. Man, check this out, man. Check the merchandise out, man. Check the merchandise, guys. Let's go. Hey, shout out to everybody here, man. My fault. It's terrible, man. Trying to figure out how to do stuff on a laptop is so difficult. Man, my head a little shiny, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, thank you. Let's go. Welcome in. Let's go. We got a big stream today, guys. We got a ton of people today, guys. I am about to get into this, guys. First and foremost, welcome back to the show, guys. You already know what we about to talk about. Rising Sun. It's Rising Sun Tuesday, guys. You know how I feel about this project. This project is insane. This project is amazing. I love everything about this project, guys. I may sound like a shield boy right now. I may sound like a fanboy. I don't care though. Let's go. What's going on, Alpha Man? Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, man? Hey, man, I'm trying to get this laptop stuff, man. This thing is brand new. My green screen. Hey, Alpha Male, we're gonna have to chop it up on the green screen situation, man. I seen you had yours when I was on y'all's channel yesterday. I've been having issues with this for the past 45 minutes. It was not working. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just crazy, man. I'm like, man, look, we got a fun one today, guys. Guys, I'm like, look, shout out to the merchandise, guys. These are it, guys. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is it. This is it. Let's go. Let's go. Man, welcome to the show, guys. We about to get into this real quick, guys. You already know. We about to start off with one of the most amazing accomplishments in Rising Sun history by one of the community members right now. Let's get into it. I'm about to find him right now, guys. Oh, there he is. There he is, the Rob the man, guys. Let me go ahead and start this, man. Hey, guys. I mean, wait a minute? Did y'all see that logo? Did y'all see like a virtual thing going on? I don't know. I was looking probably weird because I couldn't see you guys. Thank you, my beautiful wife. Yes, we can see you get together. Oh man, what's up? Let's go, guys. We've got a big jam-packed one today. It is going down. Let's go. Let me look to my beautiful wife. She said, "Get it together." To my sister, to Lisa, let's go, guys. It's going down. So Rob, Brandon, nice project. I love it. Let's go. I love it. Let's go. Hey. What did it say? My man, the green screen was my enemy. Slapped in the face. I gotta slap some stuff in place next time, bro. Thank you for the information. Let's go, Dre Banks. Let's go in the house. Let's do this. I love it. Let's go, sis. Yes, we did see it. Okay, man. I was throwing stuff around, man. I'm mad at y'all started, but it is what it is. Now let's get into it. Let's go, Big H-Town. Let's go. Rising Sun, baby. Rising Sun. Let's go, man. Okay, I got something special for you guys. Big accomplishment for Rob. I'm going to have Rob is one of the community members. I'm going to have him on. Let's see if I can get him on actually right after I show. I'm going to get him on. Rob, if you're watching, you're coming on right now. Robbie, Rob, in a few minutes, guys. I got to show y'all something. This is a huge accomplishment, guys. If you already know, in Rising Sun, in this project, the NFTs are on a whole nother level. They're on a whole nother Richter scale, guys. You got to get 10 NFTs. And you know why you got to get 10 NFTs? If you get 10 NFTs, guys, you already know I got to bring it up. You get this amazing piece of art. One of one. This is mine. I own this. I bought my NFT in a digital format. This is a physical copy of, guys, with the certificate of authentication, guys. I always got to show this off. Certificate of authentication, guys. I'm telling you. Massive. Okay. Let's get into it, guys. I'm finna show you guys his right now. Let me show you, man. Let me show you. My boy, Alpha Male, I see you. Hey, I gotta pull a Will Smith. Hey, I gotta pull a Will Smith on the green screen, bro. You are not like, hey, I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna come, man. Otter. You see what you see I'm struggling right now? Let's get this out the way, man. They're trying to messing me up, man. Come on, man. That green, I'm about to iron it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So, Rob, where is my boy Rob? I'm finna get him in here in a second. But I want you guys to see his amazing accomplishment, guys. He has 10. He is one of the biggest. I don't want to say that. He's a big supporter of this project, and he invested very, very, very heavily. So I'm going to show you guys his accomplishment. This gentleman has bought 100 NFTs. So since he's bought 100 NFTs, he gets 10 one-of-ones of his choice of these physical NFTs, guys. These physical NFTs are something insane. All right, my boy is here. Let's go. Hey, I'm finna bring you right in, brother. I'm finna send you something right now. Be ready. Where are you? Let me see. All right, there he is. There's my boy. Ooh. So, guys, while I get him in here, I am going to showcase his amazing accomplishments, guys, right now. Check this out, guys. Check this out.
All right, here we go, guys. All right.
So you guys seen that thing? That's his whole that whole setup. First and foremost, somebody to have a bar like that at the crib. Hey, shout out to Rob for the bar. I got you, bro. That was insane, man. That was beautiful. So let's get my boy Rob on here real quick, guys. 1 second. All right. All right, we're gonna have him come in. We're gonna have some more guys. We got some special guests coming in. I'll tell you right now. It's about to go down, guys. It's about to go down. Nice project. Man, the green screen was my enemy. Guys, I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Hey, these NFTs, man, I'm telling you, they are one of a kind. Check this one out. Guys, if y'all know who Takashi69 is, bam. Look at that. Look at that grill. Look at that grill in there. This is insane. They all come with these certificate of authentication, guys. They are amazing. They're absolutely amazing, guys. So while we wait on my guy Rob, guys, I just want to tell you, shout out to the development team. Shout out to the whole community, guys. You guys are freaking amazing. This project has pumped so hard right now. This project has been so freaking amazing. Like, I've never been in a project with transparency, with awesome community, with members that I can talk to like a family. Guys, this is all for you guys. When I do these lives, these are all for you. Let's get my boy in right now. What's
up, man? How are you?
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm in my
How's it
infinite
going,
basement.
man?
It looks kind of crazy, but I'm downstairs here. How's it going?
Hey, it is good. It's good to have you, brother. I'm happy to see you, man. I'm trying to get everybody in here. You already know it's gonna be a long night, man, of excitement. I just want to say I'm as a community member, just a guy that's on YouTube talking about this project. I appreciate your accomplishment. It shows all of us that we have the strive, the want to do, what you have done and how much you believe in this project. Can you tell us a little bit of what made you think about this project, why you got into it, and what the heck made you get 100 NFTs? Can you tell us? Can you tell us about that?
I gotta say thank you. By the way, thank you for what you do for this project, by the way. And
I appreciate it.
I love hearing from you, and I love talking to you. Basically, it's the community. You cannot find a better coin with a better setup, and it's just gonna take off, and it's gonna be huge. And for that reason, I sold off everything just to get into this. But that's just what I do. And I used to do day trading and everything like that. And I'm just going to sit back and just collect the reflections. They're so huge. Woo! I'll make more money doing that than anything else. So
let's go.
Now I have more time for the family, and I'm just going to sit back now.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I love it, man. Dude, let's talk about that. Let's talk about your bar right now. That bar, real quick. That was insane. Where did that come from?
Well, it was like NFTs. I started with 2, 3, 4, and then I think I'm up to 100 now. So with the bar sections, it was like start with 2, Then we went back on Wayfair. We're like, let's do another 2 more. And then it wasn't a complete half circle. So let's do 5, right?
Let's go. Let's go, man. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you
How do
can
I get
stay-
one of those shirts, Chris?
Man, look, I have to be the first innovator of everything right now when it comes to this project. I have talked to the merchandise company, and that's all I can say. I love doing what I gotta do, man. Look, I'm at the end of the day, I'm just a YouTuber, but man, I had to talk to the merchandise company. They got some stuff brewing. The CEO, the development team's gonna handle all that. I'm just first to grab one. That's all.
Dude,
I'm just first to grab one. So
can I be
that's all I
second
gotta
to
say.
have
That's
one
all.
of those? I want to be second.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Look at this. They even get. Look, where is it? Where is it? Is it behind me? Am I sitting on it? Hold on, guys. I got something else to show you guys. Uh-oh. Look, even though I'm using the laptop, look at this. Look at this.
I love it, man.
Look at this. This is
Yes.
incredible.
Yes.
That's incredible. I mean,
That's
I'm using the
beautiful.
laptop, but this is a mouse pad. Like, I'm loving everything
geez.
about this. It's a mouse pad.
Nice.
It's a mouse
nice.
pad. Everything about this is incredible, guys. Look,
That is
Rob,
cool.
thank you.
You got all the merchandise there. Man, you already have a mouse pad. I just want a t-shirt first.
Man, thank you, man.
You probably
Look,
got your BMW all wrapped up with Rising.
man, you know what? I may be thinking about it.
Dude, let's do it. I'll
Let's
do my
do it.
truck, you do your car, and we're gonna drive around Miami.
Okay, I'm down, man. So I'm down, man. I'm so proud of you, man. We got a lot of people coming, man. If you want to stick around for a little bit,
I'll be around.
we got a ton of people coming, man. It's gonna be crazy. What do you think about the Miami expo, the NFT expo? What do you think? How do you think it's gonna?
That's cool.
dude.
I mean, I booked a trip for Vegas next week. If I didn't book
Yes.
that trip, I would have switched it to Miami. I mean,
Woo!
I've been to Miami twice. It is gorgeous down there. It's fun.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a beautiful happening town, man. And
Oh
the
my
expo is literally, I checked it out. It's like a block away from South Beach. So I mean,
Wow.
it's right there in the mix. So I mean, they're
Are
gonna
you-
have
that's
fun.
crazy.
Rich Boss and Joe are gonna have a great time.
Oh,
You know, they're
man.
gonna do their thing, and you know, they're gonna be walking around,
absolutely.
just, you know, talking to people, and I think it'll be a good time for sure.
Absolutely.
Hopefully next
I'm gonna
year
tell you.
we could do this, and we'll be on one of these yachts.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Absolutely, man. It is.
It's kind of like
They're gonna have so much fun.
it's kind of like Monte Carlo. You know the Monte Carlo race? Did you ever hear of that?
Yes.
All the guys are on the boats, or you know, women on the boats. I mean, it's a beautiful time. Everyone's just partying, having fun, and you know, just spreading word and just talking crypto. You know,
Man,
it's
oh
no
my
other better
gosh.
place in Miami. Can't beat
My
it.
goodness. You know what? There's no better person than for a Rich Boss and the Joe to go, because
I can't wait to see their live stream. They're gonna
I
start
know.
live streaming that, right?
Oh, you know I gotta be the first to have it. I gotta see everything that they're talking about. I wish I can go. I really do.
Oh,
I
dude,
wish I could
I
go.
wanted to switch my trip. I think with the gas though, I mean, I think Ethereum gas fees are high. Try
Oh my
try
gosh.
switching your plane ticket in the next week. Oh, it'd be terrible.
Let's go, man. I
It'd be
love it,
cheaper to
man.
take a SpaceX rocket to Miami.
Right? Little Elon Musk action. Little Elon Musk action, dude, man. I love it, man. This project has honestly been a blessing, man.
It
It really has.
It
It really has.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
can't. Yeah. I mean, for instance, even meeting David, meeting Joe, meeting all those guys, and then of course meeting just the community like you, Roman, Mike. I mean, I can go through the whole list. I talk to you guys every day. I mean, how do you feel about the community? What
I
made you
love the
just feel?
community. I seriously, I was on the Discord. I didn't even know what a Discord was. Okay, so a lot of stuff I was short trading was like, just I never was on their Discord. It'd be like, just simple Cardano or just something day trading. But like, a Discord, I'm like, what is that? So I got on. I never in a million years expected. I am watching our Discord, and just because of the community, And the people, it's
Yeah.
like you're coming home. I mean, when you're talking to these people and checking your phone so much,
Uh-huh.
it's like your friends now, you know, even though we never even personally met. But
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, you're hanging out with these people.
Exactly.
You know a lot about them already, you know. But yeah, that's what I love about the community, and I'm glad that I could, you know, I'm glad that we can do this together, you know. And it's almost like, you know, things happen for a reason, you know. I mean, we have someone that could do something in every department. You know what I mean? We have creative people, you know, we have people that could, you know, help support. I mean, there's a lot of different characteristics to our friends, you know.
Exactly, man. It's awesome just to hear the testimonies already. You know what I'm saying? We're getting people that just the NFTs alone have changed people's lives, which is incredible. Like, I've never been in a project where an NFT has that type of sentimental value. Like, it's crazy. And it's got the utility, it's got the use case. I mean,
I
you
wouldn't
got
have those on my bar.
no.
I appreciate that. That's a great idea.
Oh man, that's not a problem, man. That was the company, man. They have been working their tails off. Shout out to the company for doing that. Shout out to David for even allowing all this to even take place. You know what I'm saying?
Any ideas things, you know, I mean, that was an idea that you brought up, and then it became something. And that's what's good. There's like, you know, we have a good brainstorming of people that bring these things to life. You know what I mean? And so I'm just excited for the next thing. You know, that was on a Tuesday, right? I mean,
exactly.
We got something else coming up.
Let's
go. You told us about that on a Tuesday. I mean,
hey,
that was like,
you know what
2 weeks ago? Now we got, I mean, I'm just excited with this project because there's always something new and exciting coming up. You know,
man,
now it's mouse
man,
pads.
absolutely.
Mouse pads are the new exciting thing, right? I need one of those mouse pads.
Hey, man, I think the merchandise whenever they whenever they do it, this is kind of like a demo. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing like a demo. I'm just showcasing the things that that this project is moving towards. Like, you know, and this is my job to showcase it to you guys. And I mean, you know, you guys are loving it. So long as you guys are loving it, I'm loving it. You know, that means I'm doing my job. That means that you guys, you know,
man, for sure.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Man, tell me what you think, man. I have not covered, surprisingly, I haven't covered the website like I wanted to. Tell me what you think about the website.
I love the website. It is so cool. The 3D, it's like you're inside a website. When you look at it, it's like the 3D thing. I've never seen that on a website before. I mean, it is so neat, and it's cool because when you scroll down, they can just add new things, new pages, new. Oh, do we have someone else popping up here?
Rich Boss just came in the building, guys. Let's go.
We're gonna have like the Brady Bunch. We're all gonna be like the Brady Bunch square.
Go ahead. Turn on the light.
Oh, let's go. Oh my God.
Next one.
Are you in Miami?
Hey, again, what's up, guys? I ain't in Miami. I'm chilling, bro. What's up?
Shout out to the man himself.
Are you in Miami?
This is a true.
Nah, I'm in Florida, but I'll be in Miami on Friday, man. I'll be in Miami on Friday. How you guys doing, man?
Hell yeah, man. I'll go there now.
Yo, this is a treat. This is a treat, Rob. We have the man, the myth, the legend.
What's
we
up,
have
bro?
Rich Boss
What's
in the
up,
building.
Rob?
What's up? Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so honored right now. I'm honored, man. Appreciate guys. You guys don't know how much this man speaks truth. This man speaks power. This man speaks so much knowledge into this project. He is a blessing to a lot of people in this community. We listen when he starts talking, we shut up and listen. We just want to I just want to tell you, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for popping up on the guys. Welcome in Rich Boss, the innovator, the entrepreneur, the $1 million voice or the vocals.
Hey, man, that's man.
Like, we think, man, bro. The community talks about you all the time when you're not in there. They always say, man, Rich Boss told me to do this. Man, Rich Boss told me to save my money in this bank account. Rich Boss said to do this. Rich Boss said, make sure me and the wife, you know, got to join a bank account. Make sure everything good. Make sure the wife good. Like, you've been killing it, man. You've been killing it, man. That's life lessons that people need to understand how to protect their money, protect their values, protect what they have going. We are our own banks now. So we have to do the right thing. You know, we're not letting the banks hold our money. We holding the money ourselves. So, man, let me shut up real quick. I'm in that shut up mode like on Telegram right now. Let me shut up. Let's go. Let's go.
What's up, man? What you guys want to talk about? You got to ask me some questions. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Man,
it's funny. Every time I'm at a car dealership, I'm thinking in my head, what would Rich Boss do before I buy it?
Absolutely,
Hey.
absolutely, man. Like it, Rich Balls, first and foremost, what do you think since we coming up this weekend, you got this huge NFT Miami Expo. What do you think that this project can accomplish in towards something like this? This is big.
Definitely massive, man. Exposure gonna be massive on a different scale, especially with the actual NFTs in place that we got and people actually seeing it. A lot of people that's into art gonna love it in general. You see
Yes.
what Rob got his and how he got
Yes.
his on a display. That's gonna be massive for a project in general.
Yeah.
And it's just like with just
Yes.
me and Joe combining and everything, man, we'll be all right, man. I think we're gonna be massive. We definitely gonna live stream it and send it to you guys so you guys can see what in real time what we got going on. Definitely looking to talk to a lot of people, get more people involved and interaction. But
Okay.
it's about to be massive, man. It's about to be massive. And what happens when I start?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Is
Man.
it all gonna? It's gonna be all work, right, Rich Boss? All work.
Yeah, it's work for me. Play for the wife and the kids.
Fun, right?
For
Just
me.
all work.
Oh yeah,
A little bit of fun.
We'll see,
Come on,
man.
a little bit of fun.
See.
Tell me.
It is Miami.
A little fun.
Yeah, probably. We'll see.
Our little fun, man. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you guys to go out there. I wish I was out there with you. I know you guys are gonna kill it. You guys are gonna show a whole nother face, a whole nother side. Oh, let's go. We got somebody else coming in. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? We got people coming in here.
Can I be
left
the top
and right
square?
We got
I want to be the top right square.
We got somebody else coming in. Let's go.
What up?
Let me see if I can.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, cool.
What's up,
guys?
Go.
Appreciate you coming in, guys. Man, this is another big time community member. He is the artist. He is the musician. He knows how to turn himself into Rick Ross if you want to. What's going on, baby?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming in, man.
One quick second. How do I keep it from echoing? Do I just need to get rid of the YouTube?
If you get rid of one, if you get rid of
YouTube,
let's say, yeah, if you get rid of one, then it'll cut off the echo because when you use another device and you got to turn the other or either turn the other one down.
All right, I got rid of the YouTube live.
Oh yeah,
show.
you're good. You're good.
Right, perfect.
You're good. Yes, man.
Hey, Chris, can I be in the middle square? Can you
yes,
me down in the middle square? You can. Holy cow! Just kidding. Nice. No, put me wherever, man. We're gonna look like the Brady Bunch with the 9 squares. I'll be Alice. I'll be Alice in the middle.
Hey, it is crazy, man. Let me try to unmute Rich Boss. I definitely don't want to unmute him. Or okay, can you hear Rich Boss? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Okay, good. Let's go. Let's get into it, man. So, guys, I just need to hear something. Like, what about this project that that you feel that drove you here, that placed you here, and is going to keep you here? Like, this is something. There's so many projects out there. It's almost over 20,000 projects or cryptocurrency projects. Why is this one on the map is your number one or your number two? Like, can somebody give me an example of that?
Reflections will keep me here.
Put it down on the floor.
Chris will keep me here.
Put it down on the floor.
Yeah, I would think
Reflections is a good one.
That's
Definitely, most definitely Reflections.
Hell yeah.
Nah, man, I would say if anything, bro, it's gonna be for me. Like I told you, I'm a dividend
Reflections is a good
investor.
one.
So, like I said, man, with me being a dividend investor, 5% yield. That's what's my actual stock portfolio yields me right now. 5%. I think it's like 5.5%. My stock portfolio yield me, and that's massive. That's massive. And not only that too, man, you got to think about capital appreciation, not in one aspect, but in two different aspects. Capital appreciation in Sun token. So that's going to generate my network more and help me achieve my goal faster. And, capital appreciation in Ethereum, Ethereum, where it's going to be at, like in the future, is going to be massive. Ethereum is well diversified and it has backing by a lot of big institutions. A lot of institutions in itself, in the space, they get behind Ethereum, and it's like it's still got room to grow, And the thing with Ethereum, a lot of people don't understand, man, it's like it keeps innovating. So yes, you're gonna have other blockchain coming up. Yes, you're gonna have other companies doing stuff, but Ethereum kept this number 2 spot for years. I mean, like, well enough since from day one when Bitcoin been released. So like I said, man, it's just like at the end of the day, like Ethereum, I'm betting on Ethereum. I'm betting on Ethereum success, and that was a smart play that we made, getting native token in Ethereum.
Man, that's what
multiply your reflections by 3 this year. Whatever you have in reflections, multiply it by 3, right? I mean, it's going 7,500, 10,000, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Well, you see, actually, no. Well, the
not
prediction
a doubt in my
over
mind.
20K.
Not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah, the prediction for Ethereum right now is over 20K. So before it was nice. Because they was estimating 10, then it went from 10 to 12. And it's just like you got people taking a massive amount of money. Like when institutions start backing, because there's only 2 really major plays that institutions really backing is Ethereum and Solana, right? And massive amount of money, like I'm talking like millions of dollars. People talk about money going into Bitcoin. You got where Bitcoin is at, the price where it's at, it's too expensive. And a lot of people don't understand that. Yes, it's its own blockchain and stuff, but Bitcoin is too expensive. And at the end of the day, most investors go for the cheaper one and the one with more potential. You got to remember, Ethereum, this is where it's better than Bitcoin. Ethereum has companies that are public. When you think about companies like Coinbase, right? A company that went public on the stock market itself. You think of companies like Robinhood that utilize the Ethereum network. So that shows the legitimate in Ethereum in itself, and that's where it's going to get the massive amount of backing. So it shows like the level of credibility. And what else Ethereum is going to get into? They're already into the metaverse world, and they're already into the NFT game, and also play to earn, because they're allowing people to build on their network itself. So I'm saying, like, where we put ourselves is a massive position. Yes, the gas fees are high in Ethereum, but this is something that they're working on to solve that problem too. So like I said, man, at the end of the day, I'm betting on Ethereum.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm big on Ethereum too.
Yeah, you guys gotta understand, like, Rich Boss just named so much utility with Ethereum. Like, Bitcoin is just a store of value, is all it is. You're not going to get rich off of Bitcoin anymore. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? That ship has sailed years ago. So eventually, Ethereum is definitely going to flip Bitcoin.
Yeah, it may not flip it in price. Ethereum may not flip. Ethereum may not happen
in a year, but it's going to happen probably within the next 5-6 years, possibly, if not sooner. But people are realizing that Ethereum is a much better utility that is used all throughout crypto, metaverse, banking cards, swapping for your favorite tokens, all that stuff. I mean, you can't do any of these things with Bitcoin, Right. So, I mean, Ethereum is huge. It's the gas fees, like you're talking about, they are a pain in the ass, but
all right.
But you never want to. Okay, so people
play. You know what I mean?
People argue about the gas fees.
Play. You're not going to make anything. So I mean, it's definitely for people that are willing to take the risk to do these swaps for, newer tokens and stuff like that. But it's one big journey. That's all I gotta say.
100%, man. I mean, it's worth it once you have it. Might be a couple $100 in gas fees, but you have it and you own it.
Absolutely.
I mean,
and you know what? People are always gonna complain about gas fees. When I got into micro caps, hidden gems like, we're involved with, like gas fees were like all the time $200 for gas. You know what I mean? So like right now it's decent. It's like, I don't know what it is right now, but like there's times where you can do something and get away with paying like $28, $32, $40. Like that isn't as bad as it was, 6 months ago or so when you're paying 150, 180, 200, or you had to stay up till 2 to 3 in the morning just to catch $100 gas fee. And that was like the ticket then,
We got another special guest. I don't mean to cut you guys off. We got another big time special guest coming in, guys. Oh my goodness. This is a big one, guys. Check this out. Oh my gosh, guys.
What's going on?
How are ya?
Hey.
Are you kidding me right now?
We got the man, the myth, the legend up in this.
We got, guys, welcome in the CEO, the pride and joy of this project, the creator of this project, the innovator, the guy that keeps on giving the love and the transparency to this community, the CEO, David, guys. Welcome in the big timer, David, guys. Welcome, man.
Hey, man. How you doing? How's everybody doing?
Man, what's going on, man?
Hey, we good, man. We good.
This is
Oh
nice.
my God.
This is nice.
Let's
this is
go.
the special surprise you
Let's
had.
go.
Hey, Chris, keep it going. Let's fill the board, baby.
Hey, I'm trying to fill it up. Let's go. I'm trying to fill it up.
Wait,
Hey, man, I'm trying to get y'all names back in here. I did something.
Hey, let's.
Man, I get 10 people in here.
I'm
trying to get 10.
Let's all go share this link on Twitter right now.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Trying to
This
set
is
this up.
incredible. This is
How you
incredible.
guys?
Let me see if I can.
What's up,
this is
Dave?
Awesome.
What's going on?
This is
Is this can you guys hear me okay? I think it's crackling
Yeah,
a little
perfectly
bit. Can you guys
clear.
hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not crackling. Maybe it's
A
my
little bit.
phone.
Is that
It might be my phone. I don't know. I'm still using an i6 phone,
Oh,
Oh.
God.
It's your shitcoin detonating.
Let's
Up to date
go.
on the crypto, but my phone is like an i6. I don't know.
So-
Oh, this is
It's
such
a
an
no
honor.
comma blowing up in your
I'm
crypto
just
wallet.
doing me, That's how I do me.
Let's go. Let's go. Shout
Let's
out to
go.
Rising Sun, baby. I love it. I love it. Let's do this.
Oh, you
This
got
is-
your
this is what
shirt.
I'm
Look how
talking
nice
about.
that shirt is.
Hey,
Yeah.
check
Yeah.
That
this
is
out, man.
beautiful.
Check this
Wow.
out. Check this out, man. Oh, look, since you just popped on, you got
Wow.
mouse pads.
Okay.
Freaking mouse pads. for
Chris,
sake.
Chris has a mouse pad. Dave, you don't
And I'm
even
using
have
a
t-shirt
laptop.
yet. Chris already has a mouse pad.
That's awesome.
Guys, this thing is incredible. The shirt is amazing. It feels great. The color is amazing on this. I mean, shout out, like, guys. David, thank you for allowing this merchandise team. They're letting me do demos until they get settled, until you guys start talking about
That's
merchandise
great.
later on down the line. I appreciate you for them sending this out to me. Thank you so much. This is so dope. This is so dope. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
This is why Taco Tuesdays, Rising Sun Tuesdays. Let's go. That's what I'm
Taco
talking about,
Tuesday.
man.
Jeez.
Man, you got me hyped. You got me hyped. Guys, we got special guests in the building. We got the man, the CEO, David. Guys, Mr. CEO, please tell us what made you just come up with an amazing project. You've been in projects before that have, failed, that have moved on. What made you want to just do your own thing and do it the right way? You know what I'm saying? Give us some of that heat. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want some of this heat.
Yeah. It was a combination of a few things. It was a combination of failing projects. It was a combination of lack of team qualities that I would see. A combination of small teams. Combination of just hidden things that lack of communication to the community. So you put all those things together, and the biggest thing was reflections. Like I told you guys before, I'm not a big math guy, so
neither am I.
to sit there and try to figure out how much I made in reflections. I would take screenshots of, before and afters to try to calculate how many reflections I got. So that was always a big issue for me as well. So when we finally had the opportunity to do our own thing, I wanted to just take all of those bad things that we had, experienced in crypto before, and just turn them around and try to make them a project that has all of those good things that usually one or two projects might have. Most projects don't have. Usually you go into a project and you're just hoping for two positives, and then you can deal with the rest. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, I really wanted to make something that was different. The Ethereum reflections, going into a totally separate wallet, and in our case, it's something that you don't have to add. It's ETH, so it's there on whatever wallet you use.
Yes.
It's there. Um,
Man.
So it's nice, people can see exactly how much they're making in reflections. They can gauge their investment. They don't have to sell off their investment because they're getting basically dividends. They're getting dividends like they would be doing in the stock market, just at a higher percentage. And
Absolutely.
they can sell those off whenever they want. And what we've been witnessing, and what we witnessed today is reflection buy-ins. So that's an awesome part where people can take their $50 reflection, $100 reflection, $25 reflection, and just roll it back in to just keep spinning the wheel.
Man,
yeah,
that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Circle of life is what I call that. It just keeps on going in the circle. That's incredible. That is incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal, man. I've been getting so many. I've gotten, at least in the last couple of weeks. Well, you guys have only been around for this project, 2.5 weeks. I've gotten probably like 5 people that messaged me and asked me like, man, I'm really happy that I found, this project. And I text them back and say, I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? You have really put this project on the map, and people don't even know it yet. Like, I know it from the start. And I can tell you right now, I was never thinking about this project. I was never going to invest in this project until I did my own research and I came in. Shout out to Joe. He was on the Q&A last Tuesday. And a shout out to him. If it wasn't for him, I would have never seen this project. I would have never invested in this project, and I would have never talked about it this much. Guys, I literally dedicated a Tuesday to you guys because this is how much I feel about how great I feel about this project. You know what I'm saying? I have other projects. I have other portfolios. You want to stay diversified, but something about this project, man, has got my full attention, and I want to be a part of it for decades. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about this project. And shout out to you. I'm telling you, I've had people that text me and say, man, they'll say they'll thank me for watching my YouTube channel. Man, I'm glad you popped, I'm glad you talked about this coin. I would have never known about it. I'm just happy to make a video. I'm glad that they actually go to the YouTube, because I'm gonna tell you right now, people watching a YouTube video, that doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, a YouTube video is something people are gonna either look at it, they're gonna walk away from it and just not think of nothing of it. But if you tell someone about what you guys are doing, what's the use case, what's the utility, the transparency, the honesty, everything that goes into a cryptocurrency is changing the game. It's the wild, wild west. We all know that. You talk to Rich Boss all day. He'll tell you exactly what you need to know. If I can't tell you, we got somebody like that. That's 1 in a million in this project. By you guys finding somebody like Rich Boss, by you coming along and actually being a part of the community, being in there like you come in there, you're in there like the community. It's crazy. You don't see too many CEOs talking to the community like you do, and I guarantee you they appreciate that. That lets them know that they are a part of something. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm telling you, keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are going to take. I'm telling you, in Miami, it's going to be a whole game changer. I can't wait.
Hey man, but I tell people all the time, man, you gotta look at it, right? The one big injustice that society did to us is telling us how to plan financially. They teach you everything else, but they don't teach you how to manage money, how to, survive on it, plan for your future, set yourself up, or even be financially independent. And it's just like I want to give you guys a breakdown real quick of how let's compare crypto to stocks, right? And I'm gonna tell you why I love crypto, even though it's the most volatile portfolio I have. I still love it because my stock
Is
portfolio
somebody
is
echoing?
and
You got a
everything else
little
runs on the
echo,
phone.
Rich Boss.
I
You got
think
two phones going?
Nah, I got one phone going.
You got one
anybody
phone
got
going?
two devices going?
You guys can hear me?
I think
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
I hear static.
Echo?
Yeah. Yeah, like community saying loud echo. Anybody got two screens going?
You have to have the volume's off on one of them. Does that matter?
Yeah, you guys can hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
There it is.
That's all. Perfect.
Yeah, like I said, man, compared to stocks, man, this is where different. This is a new level of innovation. And if you guys pay attention, the CEO of Ford did talk about over 70 years ago. The CEO of Ford talked about we were going to move to a one world currency, and crypto is it, right? And yeah, the stock market, it's a legacy system, right? Is it going to go away? No, because there's a lot of money to be made in the stock market, right? But this is going to take over. I tell people, like, you have to understand the power of crypto and understand the longevity that we have, right? And I tell people, like, all this time, like, if the stock market right now is worth 100 trillion and crypto only worth 2 trillion, what does that tell you? That means we have a long way to go. And I tell you, the first catalyst of crypto is where crypto surpasses gold. Because right now, like, if you pay attention, like, they compare Bitcoin to gold, in general. And with Bitcoin being gold, compared to gold, because they look at it, and I'm gonna give you the comparison why, the rich compare Bitcoin to gold. Because when you gotta fly on a plane, you can't really take gold like the way you can take crypto. You can put crypto on a flash drive and walk on an airport and customs don't need to know. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta remember, with gold, if you want to take it, time you get to that next country or wherever you're going, they might stick you up. You see what I'm saying? You got to watch how you're traveling with gold. Crypto, you ain't got to worry about that. You can have X amount of money in Bitcoin or Ethereum, put it on a flash drive, and go wherever you want. You can leave this country today and go to El Salvador or go to Dubai, and your network still remains the same. With physical gold, it takes more legwork just to transport it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you have actual bricks. And I tell people that massive, like, you got to pay attention to that. And like I told you, when Bitcoin surpasses gold, 12 million, when I'm talking like Bitcoin being 12 trillion market cap on its own, right? That's going to be a next run. That's going to be a massive run. The next catalyst is when Bitcoin passes the U.S. market, stock market as a whole. That's going to be a next catalyst. And then it's just going to keep going. It's going to be, this whole market is going to worth over $100 trillion. The thing is when we get in there. Like I said, I tell people this is right now. In the beginning phase of anything, right? It's going to be popular. It's going to have massive growth, right? But at the same time, this is the perfect time to be in crypto. You got to remember, think about the stock market. I'm making a comparison with the stock market, right? With the stock market, just think about the people like the Warren Buffett and the people that got into the stocks like 20, 30 years ago. Thinking of the people that got into, Amazon 20 years ago or 30 years ago when it was like, $50 a share and held it for that long, right? Now we're a whole different generation. We missed out on that. So now our generation, what we did, we create something where we're not going to miss out anymore. So we're the legacy. Right now, we're going to be our own legacy because we're going to be the first of the generation that's into crypto. I'm telling you, 20 years from now, these prices are going to be massively different. And you're going to have billionaires. This is going to make a lot of billionaires at a faster rate. So it's just like, just think about it. That's why I said you got to think about it like the stock market, because it operates the same way like the stock market. It's just in a better way. It runs 24/7. That's the number one thing. right? Not only that, too, you got to think about the dividends that you get. The stock market, you got to wait 30 days, 60 days. You got to wait 30 days, quarter, semi-annual, and annually. Cryptocurrency, and the stock market, you got to wait for a company to pay you. A lot of people don't understand that. With this is, you can be paid just by people trading. Yep. That's crazy. That's crazy. Another thing too, and this is how whoever came up, they took the stock market for the principles and they brought it to the crypto market. The buybacks. Everybody talks about buybacks. In the stock market, the companies do buybacks, right? And that's how they make their shares more valuable. The more the company do buyback in a stock, the more the shares become valuable. Guess what they did? They take the same concept and add it to the crypto market. They just do it in a liquidity pool, right? Regardless or not, it just makes the liquidity pool better. And that's a massive way. That's a massive way that we get another, incentive. And that's another way the price goes up on its own. The thing is, in the stock market, a company has to do it, and they can only do it for a certain period of time. With the crypto market, it's never ended. You could set up an algorithm in itself with the project's tokenomics, and it's always going to continue doing a buyback as long as people trade it. You see what I'm saying? Ooh. So that's the level of innovation that people don't understand that we have reaching in a short space of time. Because I tell people, like, look at it this way: 3-4 years ago, DeFi came out in a year, and watch how fast it got popular. Especially smart contracts. Now we're moving on. We already moved on to the NFT phase. Now, when the NFT phase hasn't even been really established, we're moving on to the metaverse phase. That's how fast crypto is growing. This is the perfect time to be in crypto. And this is the perfect time, like I tell people, you got to pick projects that are going to give you longevity. Don't pick projects that's going to be pump and dump. Because at the end of the day you make the money right now. But like I tell people, this is my favorite quote all the time. Rich lasts for a season. Wealth lasts for generations. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Let's go.
Rich, you can be rich today and be broke tomorrow. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Especially if you don't have the right asset to have, the right set of diversification or the right set of asset to keep your money going. The thing is, a lot of people, when they win the lottery, they go broke within 6 to 1 year. Reason why? Because you get that tendency, you get so much amount of money that your emotions run high, and you think you can buy the world. Because the first thing you're going to do, you want to go party, buy a new Lambo, do all this. But the thing is, nobody stops to think like, hey, let me go ahead and diversify first. And that's one thing I've noticed. Like, I was like, man, like, why do everybody go spend? Because my mindset is different. I'm thinking like, man, I need to set up my diversification first with my different portfolios and then go ahead and splurge. I need to have more money coming in than more money going out. Yes. If I spend $50K a month, I need $150K coming into my pocket. And when that $50K go, I won't feel bad about it. That's how it should be.
There's some room for a Lambo. Some room for a Lambo. Just a little bit of room for a Lambo. A Lambo before I do all that.
Yes, I know. I'm not even getting, like, for example, if I had to get a Lambo, I better be making $200K a month. Like I have to be making $200K a month for me to even go think about
McLaren.
But think about it, right?
Yeah, you got maintenance, you got all that other stuff. Right?
Exactly, and it's costing the gas, maintenance, tires. Because you're not going to drive a Lambo like a regular car. You're going to drive a Lambo and you're going to push it to its limit. So that's tires.
Lambo's the $1,000 oil change right there.
Okay.
Come on, is it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Jay Troy will let you know that.
I mean, I never had a Lambo, never serviced one, but I do know they're up there for just an oil change.
Yeah.
What do you think the insurance is on that?
Come on, easily. I bought $2,000.
This is much the payment.
I sold Alfa Romeos, right? And Alfa Romeo, the regular Alfa Romeo was like $180 oil job, right? It was fully synthetic. The Quadrifoglio, which is like their high-end, high-performance, 505 horse, twin turbo, that thing was $500 to do an oil change. Every 8,000 miles, about $500. So that was like an $80,000 car. So a Lambo, just add another 500 and you got your Lambo oil change right there.
Are they using Dom Perignon? for oil. Pump it on. Isn't that crazy? Like synthetic. That's what they get you. Like my truck, it has to be 020. I mean, it's $150.
Yeah. Yeah, you need that longevity in there, you know.
Yeah.
I mean Porsche alone, like if you get a flat tire with a Porsche, only Porsche technicians can change that tire. They're the only ones that can work on that vehicle. You can't take it to Bell Tire and have them swap a tire real quick. It don't work that way.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. The
You know what I'm saying? Oh my
society
gosh.
is designed to make you spend money. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Society is designed to make you live way above your means. And the thing is, that's how people grow up. Because, like I said, I tell people all the time, man, if you're gonna buy something that's gonna make you money. You know, buy something. If you got to buy something expensive, buy something that if push comes to shove, you sell it, it's gonna be worth money. You know, if you're gonna buy an antique or something classic that's gonna hold its value over a long period of time, then by all means, go ahead and spend it. But the thing is, the minute time you drive a Lambo off the lot, it depreciates in value. You see what I'm saying? I would tell you, go ahead and spend your money into buy houses and buying something that can go ahead and appreciate in value and something that, you know, it's not going to cost you a lot to maintain. Because at the end of the day, those fees add up, man. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. You know, fees add up. And it's just like, you got to also prepare yourself for downtimes, you know, because nothing goes perfect in life. You see what I'm saying? Nothing is perfect. And I'm best believing you, man.
Yes.
You're making all this money. Uncle Sam is going to come after you too. So especially when you're making a lot of money. So you got to prepare for that because, you know, they might not catch you right away. I'm going to be honest with you. They might not catch you right away, but as time goes on and they see how much you're making in taxes, oh yeah, Uncle Sam will come out and be like, hey man, for the last 5 years, you've been making $5 million. But you've been only paying $200,000 in taxes. So
nice oil change. You owe me $4 million.
You see what I'm saying? All right, you don't believe me? Look at what they did to Steve Harvey. He owed Uncle Sam $23 million.
Oh,
wow.
What?
Steve Harvey.
That's a lot of bread.
No, but I'm saying he owed them money because he had an accountant doing his taxes. An accountant was never doing his taxes properly, was actually taking the money for themselves. And it took one day the IRS sent him a big, I'm telling you, they've been doing that for years. And one day the IRS decided to send him a bill for $23 million. If he didn't pay it, they didn't care. But if he didn't pay it, he would have go to jail. You see what I'm saying? But he had to pay $23 million. That's the type of unexpectancy in life you're going to see happen. And that's what you got to prepare for. Because you never know when that good letter or you're going to get out of it. You know what I mean? Especially, they don't come get you. They don't get you right away. That's one thing with the IRS. They will never get you right away. But like I said,
let it build up.
They're going to let it build up and they're going to see how much, especially they want to see a pattern. And the pattern is if you consistently making the same amount of money year over year and you're not paying that to the government, oh yeah, they come get you. They come knock on your door. Hey, bro, you owe me this amount of money. What you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. If you got that money coming in, if you set yourself up, just imagine getting $5,000 in reflections, and you put away $2,500 a month, and them years that you've been saving $2,500 the whole entire time. When IRS comes, you be like, hey man, here you go.
Come on, Rich Bob. Lambo's a write-off, though, right? It's a write-off.
Yeah, we'll use it.
The oil change has got to be. The oil change has to be.
If you put your company logo on it, then you can write it off. Sure,
you can write it off.
Rising Sun mouse pad on my front dashboard.
Out in Miami, $5,000 a day to run it.
Yeah.
Or if you get your own LLC and you tell them you drive from point A to point B all the time, you know, or from state to state, yeah, you can go ahead and write that bad boy off.
There you go.
Guys, I feel like I'm in the voice chat right now listening to my boy Rich Boss just give us more facts. I love it, guys. You guys are
all I'm hearing is write off. All right, perfect.
Yeah. Listen, like this is like the whole premise. The whole premise behind this like project is how can we help people get that second income where they're making money while they're sleeping, right?
Yes.
And like Grant Cardone's going to be at this event. Grant Cardone's going to talk at this event, and he preaches that type of stuff, right? He preaches no liabilities. Like the guy won't buy a house, he won't buy, he won't buy liability things. He'll buy apartment complexes all day, every day. You know what I mean? Because he's obsessed with just cash flow. So he's going to be talking at these events, and he's supposed to be talking. I don't know, tomorrow or the first. I forgot, but he's one of the 200 speakers that are going to be there, and that's
Wow.
huge, you know. So
Yeah, he's a genius.
yeah, it's one of the big things that we wanted to implement in this project is how can you make money while you're sleeping, and then how
Yes.
can you stack that so you're making money from people just trading, right? People sell, people buy, blah blah blah. You're making that money, and then you have the staking. You have the NFT staking. You're fueling that money making machine with the NFT staking, and then we'll have something else that will have it will open the doors to just I don't even know how to explain it. It'll open the doors to a whole different sector of investors. You know what I mean? Like
Man.
we're trying to bring everybody in the same hotel. How do you say? You're trying to bring everybody in the same conference room. Yes. Yeah. Every style of investing we're trying to bring into the space. And you never know. These people might get introduced to NFTs, and those people might get introduced to whatever else we're doing, and it just makes money whichever way you go. You're sleeping, and whether my man sells 10 ETH, you've made something out of it, or if someone buys that 5 ETH back, you've made something out of it. And that's the dream. That is the dream, is can you get to that point where, hey, I've got my business, I've got my job, and I'm making $100 a day in reflections, and like Rich Boss said, it's 7 days a week. It's crypto, right?
Whew.
Even on
Let's
Christmas
go.
Day,
Love it.
Christmas Day, you're making reflections.
That's right.
That's the beauty of it.
That's right. Oh
But
my
think about
God.
it this way. Think about it this way. People say it's really and truly it's more than 5%. The tokenomics say 5%, but you got to remember it's both ways. The taxes are both ways. And if you think about a liquidity pool, it buys and sells. So as there's people selling. So at the same time, you're making 10% in a short space of time, because you got to remember how it has to keep up per second. That's why when you look at Ethereum scan and stuff like that, they take a minute before they update it, because especially when you got a lot of trading volume. You see what I'm saying? So you're literally making 10% anyhow you put it, because it's buying itself coming in and out. Especially if somebody buying and somebody selling at the same time, that's money going in, is money going out. So that's massive amount of money you making in a short space of time. And not only that too, I tell people, think about it this way: retirement account. Everybody all these companies offer you to do hey, we're gonna do a retirement account. But the thing is, we're doing a retirement account, right, where you can only contribute a certain amount of money. Like, honestly, most retirement account people afraid of taxes. Cool. But that's anyhow you put it, you're paying the taxes one way or the other. You either pay it on the back end or you pay it up front. So the thing is, go ahead and pay the taxes. I don't mind paying the taxes every year. It just makes it easier for me. But at the end of the day, you don't stop your growth, because what retirement accounts do, they stop your growth. They control on how far you can go. Especially everybody here talks about, oh, they want to go to the moon. Well, if you start in a traditional IRA or whatever, TSP account, whatever, it stops your growth, because you can only contribute to it, and then they gauge your performance. The system is designed to keep you in bondage, to keep you limited, and sometimes you gotta push past your limit. You gotta go beyond your limit. The only way to do that and to figure it out is testing the waters. Yes, you might have failures. Yes, you might have you might have ups and downs, but at the end of the day, as human nature, we're designed to learn. And we learn from our failures, because we don't want to keep failing. That's how we are. So like I said, the only way to push past your limit is to go through some hard times to get to the good times. You see what I'm saying? And with this project, if you play it right and you come in, you can play this like a retirement account, because your potential of returns is massive, because the capital appreciation from Ethereum alone is massive. And look, let me give you guys a play. Think about if you got Sun tokens, right? And you keep reinvesting in your reflections. while staking your NFT. So I talked about that 10% plus the 10% if you stake your NFT. That's 20% return just on dividends. I'm not talking about capital appreciation from Sun token and capital appreciation from actual Ethereum. You use your Ethereum for a massive massive network in itself. So if you got to go to the bank, because later on, a lot of banks are getting into crypto, so they're going to start using your crypto assets as network. Right? You want to buy a house, you go to the bank, you tell the bank, hey man, I got $3 million in Sun tokens. What's up? Then right after that, when they be like, hey, well, okay, because you can leverage that. You can leverage that money, right? And you can tell the bank, okay, well, give me $1 million. You can push come to shove, you can take $1 million from my portfolio. That's leveraging, right? And at the same time, you can take that money and invest it. Take that money and then buying property. That's where you leveraging your debt. You see what I'm saying? And then use that as a tax write-off in itself. And then on top of that, you get your money from Ethereum, right? The capital appreciation is massive. So you can play both sides. You can take that money from the bank, put it in Ethereum, and put it back in Sun tokens to make massive amount of money, or you can take it, right, and put it in another investment property. Take the money from the investment property, put it back in Sun token and Ethereum, and keep the money rolling and write it off on your taxes. Like, you don't understand you could spam this so much and use debt to create wealth and build on that, but you just got to know how to play your cards right. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. This is where when people talk about the American dream, this is what they're talking about, because of all the tax loopholes and all the loopholes there is. They're like people don't understand. That's the true meaning of the American dream, because there's so much things you can do. And the best way to build like a lot of why do you think companies go into debt? Companies go into debt because they get it as a write-off, especially when they do acquisitions and stuff like that. A lot of companies build their wealth on debt. Amazon did it. You see what I'm saying? Tesla massively did it.
Oh, yeah.
Tesla got a lot of debt. That's how you create wealth. But you do it in a smart way and you triple your net worth. You know what I mean? You use debt to triple your net worth, and it's not costing you a penny. You never want to use your own money to build wealth. You see what I'm saying? You use other people's money to build wealth. And the best way to do that is use debt. Like, for example, even with a house, like you can leverage your house if you're smart with it, especially in an uptrending market. It's a seller's market. Leverage your house, not financial advice. I got to put that out there. It's not financial advice. It's just an example. But you can leverage your house, take that money, put it in a coin like Sun token or Ethereum, right? Get the money back in reflections and take that same money and pay off your house in 5 years.
Yeah.
So instead of having a 30-year mortgage, you just literally paid off your house in 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you with that fee right before you pay it off your house. Go back and take the equity back out in the house. Take half the equity back out in the house, and then use that money to buy another property. Guess what? Take that money and buy back Sun token and use it to pay off another property. You can spam this ability so much, it's crazy. But not financial advice, guys. I'm not telling you to go leverage your house or anything like that.
Not financial advice, guys. Not financial advice.
Steve Harvey, not financial advice though.
Man,
awesome.
That is incredible. Oh
I know. I mean,
I get the chills, man. I'm telling you.
He should be in the center square. We got to put him in the center square. That's awesome.
This is what it's all about, man.
So true. I mean, if Ethereum hits 20 grand, we're not making 5% in reflections. We're making like 25%. You know what I mean? If we hold it, that's great.
Absolutely.
It just grows from there. And yeah, I mean, we're definitely all going to have. Yeah.
That's how you spam that bill. That's how you create wealth. Because not only that, Warren Buffett says the best. If you don't have more than one asset making you money, then you're wasting your time. You should have your investment should be making you more than one way of income. What's it? Kevin O'Leary said it another way. He loved taking risks, but he loved taking calculated risks. Something like that. What I just told you guys is a calculated risk, and it's meticulously thought out. The thing is, a lot of people want to get rich, and a lot of people mindset is like, "Oh, I want to start a business." But to start a business, it's hard, because you got to put so much work into a business. But like I said, if you do it right and you diversify, and once you build your business right, and you lay the foundation, you build it up. And then you diversify and you make other streams of income, and the point where your business is making its own stream of income, but it has also 3 other sources of income coming into it. based on what you're doing, based on your product that you have or the need that somebody else has have. Why you think Amazon diversified the way that it is? You see what I'm saying? Why you think Tesla is trying to move into the cell phone sector, the space sector, the chip sector, you know, the solar sector? Why you think they're doing that? That's called diversification, because he knows that cars is only going to get him, selling cars is only going to get him this far. He needs to think about the future. Same thing with Amazon. Amazon captured every sector in the market from, you know, they're the biggest e-commerce, the biggest where people go and buy everything from Amazon, because he found the need and he capitalized. That's why he's able to buy companies and just acquire. That's why he does a lot of acquisition in itself. That's the true meaning of building wealth. It's not just about, okay, I build or I make money and keep it sitting there. No, you got to diversify and you got to learn how to establish cash flow. The word right there is cash flow, meaning that you always got to have money coming in, and not just 1 to 2 stream of income. Right. You have to have 4 to 5 stream of income, because you got to remember, not all of them is going to perform at the same time. And you go through down markets and you go to uptrend markets and down markets, right? So you have to make sure when you're going through the down markets, that's when you should be making most of your income coming in, right? And then reinvesting it back to build it back up, you know. And it's just like for me, I told you guys know me and I talk about it. I got a stock portfolio, I got a crypto portfolio, and I got a real estate portfolio, right? I know my stock portfolio and my crypto portfolio would always opposite of each other, right? So I know when crypto is performing, stocks is not doing too well, and vice versa. Now, my real estate portfolio is my safest portfolio. Reason being because it's an asset. You know, push comes to shove, I can liquidate it in a heartbeat, and it can cover my stock portfolio and my real estate portfolio, my stock portfolio and my crypto portfolio in a short space of time. That's why my real estate is my safest asset. You know, and it's something I physically own. Because if the market crashes a day tomorrow, I can fall back on real estate. That's how you think about it. And the thing is, real estate is always going to perform, because at the end of the day, you still collecting income from your tenants. You still collecting income from whatever. If you got digital real estate, you still collecting income. There's money always coming in. It's consistent. It's the thing that you want. Granted, my stock portfolio does the same thing, but companies can cut their dividends at any time. So I can't always guarantee that. So that's why I got my real estate portfolio to back me. And that's how it backs me with my crypto portfolio and everything. Now, the thing is, I'm trying to get my crypto portfolio to that point where it consistently back me financially, where I never have to worry. And percent reflection in Ethereum, that's going to be consistent, because the volume always going to keep trading. You see what I'm saying? Especially once we get huge, you know, there's always going to be money to be made. That's what I'm saying. And that I can use that to back my stock portfolio. You see what I'm saying? And that's how they all work together. And that's how you move. That's how you build streams of income. That's how you take it to another level.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow. Man, I'm telling you, that's I love hearing that. I absolutely love hearing that. That's big time information, guys. This is stuff that you need in your everyday life. You know, we got to survive off of great information, connecting, communicating. We all, you know, thinking together. We all putting our heads together and start a foundation, start something big. And if you're going to do something right in cryptocurrency, you know, you got to start with the community. You got to start with intelligent people, like-minded people, and you're going to get the ball rolling. Right now, I've turned into an Ethereum guru. Like, I love Ethereum more than anything now. You know, since I got in this project, I've learned so much from this project, that how big Ethereum is going to be in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to jump on the Bitcoin train. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to jump on, you know, these other projects. Other projects are innovating. I'm not saying that. I do love what they're doing, but what I see with Ethereum is like the bridge for everything, literally. And Rich Boss says it. The CEO, you guys talk about it. Ethereum is the bridge to everything right now.
Yeah,
and I want to be a part of it. I
Yeah.
love it.
But the thing is, like I said, man, Ethereum is the thing I love about it is the diversification. You know, the blockchain services alone that allows people to get on there, right? Everybody talks about the gas fees, but the truth of the fact of the matter is, if you guys pay attention, no matter how much money you're transferring, whatever gas fees it lock you at, you can transfer that money.
Wow.
So you see, Ethereum is geared towards the big investors, because the big investors, to them, is like, oh, well, I can transfer $10 million and this is going to be my gas fees. You see what I'm saying? And that's how they look at it. You know what I mean? So Ethereum wasn't geared when Ethereum started. It wasn't geared for the small investor. It was geared for the big investor, especially more geared towards the hedge fund. The thing is, Ethereum allowed the small investors to come in. That's when the smart contract and stuff start coming into play. You know what I mean? And look how far they moved. They went from smart contract. Now they got into the NFT space. They get into the metaverse space and the play to earn. And then on top of that, they got public backing by companies. You see what I'm saying? Now you got a hedge fund. I think it was iCapital and stuff like that will allow you to trade on Ethereum. Just allow you to trade Ethereum itself.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? As a retirement account. You see what I'm saying? And that's just one. But like I said, like you got companies like that's have to use the Ethereum blockchain. All the companies that allow you to trade coins, they use the Ethereum blockchain. Think of crypto.com. You know, that has to use the Ethereum network itself. No matter how they put all these exchanges to allow you to cross swap, you know, no matter what, they have to use the Ethereum exchange. At the end of the day, they have to make a drug deal with Ethereum. So that's another way of cash flow Ethereum is getting. That's why when you buy an exchange and you buy something on Ethereum, the gas fees is not the same because that's that drug deal that exchange is made out with Ethereum itself. So that way they're not paying that fee. You see what I'm saying? So that's another way Ethereum is making money, right? Then they're making money off people, the entrepreneurs that wants to come out and create their own token. So that's another way Ethereum is making money. You see the diversification. Remember I told you the business. If you got a business, you build on it, and then you diversify. That's the diversification I'm talking about. Then you got Ethereum getting into the metaverse, and then on let's say this in the NFT world, you know, having it pair to OpenSea, where when you trade NFT, it's based on the Ethereum, you know, value. That's another way Ethereum is making money. So that's three ways right there in itself. And you see, and then they get public backing. Come on, man, that's the guy that came out with Ethereum. Yeah, he's a genius, all right. He knows how to make money.
Was it? But Vitalik is that how you say it? Vitalik.
Vitalik, yeah.
That is insane. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everybody wants to start a project, and you know, these guys will tell you, like the guys that I work with, they'll tell you it's not that easy. It's not that easy to keep up with the things that are going on. I mean, you know, Ethereum, he's right, you know, like it's expensive. Even if you deploy a contract, even if you put a contract together, you've got all the coding, you've filled up liquidity, but you want to deploy the contract, you still got to pay to deploy the contract, right? And then on top of the gas fees and all that other stuff. But he's right. Like, they're running the NFT market. If you want a serious NFT, you go through Ethereum. You don't go through any other network because
that's right.
Real investors kind of shun away from that. And I always talk about it. Like, I don't want to knock on the other networks. You know, they're doing their thing and they're doing all right. But the likelihood of projects succeeding in those spaces you got to have something special. You've got to be like something really, really special, or Elon Musk has got to call your name out, something, because it's so cheap that people can buy in at $5 and sell at $200, and there's no gas fees. You know, at least with Ethereum, yes, gas is expensive, but it's set, like he said, it was designed for a more sophisticated investor that has to think about, all right, you know, I'm at this level, you know, I've got to pay gas fees, you've got to actually calculate where you're at, versus BSC and the other networks. You just sell out if it goes up 5x and cash out, it's fine, you know. So that's why I always aimed for this network, even though it's more expensive. It just it portrays to many big time investors versus just, you know, small and medium investors, and that's what we need in this space, is that diversification where everybody can invest, and even if someone's a medium investor or a big time investor, they can feel safe that not every second someone's going to dump, you know, and it'll hold its own ground.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Whew.
Yeah, yeah. I still, I keep preaching it. I keep talking about it in the team chats and on Twitter Space and our AMAs. Like, people don't get it yet. Like, do the math of where we're at right now, with how many tokens you have and the reflections that you're getting. So do the math. If we got double the holders, which is nothing, but we get 1,000 holders,
Yeah,
2,000 holders. You think about the traffic that's coming in and out, because that's all you want is a traffic. I mean, that's what these exchanges that's what these exchanges make money off of, right? So the traffic, you want someone to deposit money, you want someone to buy a coin and sell it. They don't care how you do it, they don't care how much you do it. They just want you to do it because they make money off the traffic, they make money off these little fees. And that's what we are. That's each one of us is, in a sense, an exchange. You're holding your bag, and you're just hoping someone, if someone buys, the next thing you're hoping is, hey, you know what? I hope someone sells. Hope someone sells a little bag or something, because you know what? It's gonna do two things. You know, you're making money on two ends. You know, you're making money off the Sun tokens going up, which they evidently they do, because the more holders you have, the more money comes in, the more it goes
that's
up.
right.
So
That's
the
right.
Sun
That's
token
right.
is valued over here at, let's say, X amount of money, but over here you're just filling up on ETH that has its own purpose. You know what I mean? You have nothing
Yes,
to do with either or. And in the future, if that bag needs to be lessened and you need a nice little chunk for a down payment, or, whatever you want to do, you could lessen that bag, and you're still
absolutely.
getting what you're getting on this side. And what you're getting on this side is increased because the volume on this side is increased on its own. So, it's a beautiful thing that's going to happen, that only requires just a little bit of patience. And, it'll become so much more worth it versus, every single project I've been in the past is calculating, when do I need to cash out? Do I cash out?
Right.
And majority of the time you don't, like, ends up dumping, and then you've got to wait for Bitcoin, right? At the end of the day, you're like, oh, the
Found it.
project can't do shit. I got to wait for Bitcoin to go up again, for this to go up, for me to sell and get some type of profit out of it. And now you're stuck, and
But
something new might come out.
you've implemented something with this project that is absolutely breathtaking, and that is the point that you do not have to sell your bag. The
No.
whole point of getting reflections in Ethereum is so massive. We talk about this day in and day out. New people that come into the community that's trying to learn about this project, they can experience not having to what Rich Boss, you say the native token. I'm starting not to like native tokens at all if it can't do, if I can't have one in the
Yeah.
other, one in one hand and the other in the other hand. I don't like. I'm starting to just really look at my portfolio now and look at the whole fact what you guys have been teaching in this project. This is why I'm so excited. You guys have taught to look at the native token. If you look at, I love Safe Moon, I love Shinobi, I love the Saitamas, the all the reflection coins out there, the DeFi projects. They have these native tokens, which is their personal token. You're taking away if they're making 3%, 2%, 4%, even 5% reflections in their native token. I'm devaluing my bag because I have to take from those reflections. In this project, it's showing you that, like you just explained, that you don't have to touch your bag. Period. When everybody's waiting on Bitcoin to go up for them to actually touch their bag, we're not waiting on anything. We're just chilling, watching our reflections from the volume. You know what I'm saying? That's everyday life. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what Bitcoin's going to do, and so this is what this project brings. I just it's awesome. It's absolutely
You
amazing.
make money to sleep, making money
Thank you.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
it's supplement. It's passive income. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I'm
$80.
telling you, man,
I saw $80 today. Picked up a quad. It was one quad was $80, right? And I remembered it
Wow.
because I know in the near future, if $80 is one quad, that means if it goes up just a little bit more, that quad is not going to be that cheap anymore. It's going to go away.
Right.
Um,
Right.
yeah, and then at that point, like Rich Boss was saying, like people have that psychology and there's greed that comes behind it. You're always going to have sellers. Like you're not going to get the millionaires that you think are just going to pop up, right? You know, like
Right.
someone that has 50 quad or 100 quad. The majority of people, when they hit 50K, 100K, and they've never had that money before, guess what? They're going to start cashing out. You know, they're going to start
Right.
depleting their
Right.
bag. And that's the other part of the plan is how far can you go? You know what I mean? How much can you hold? Because you've got the other side, you've got us, you've got the other side, you've got the holders that are betting on you selling out. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you're gonna sell
Absolutely.
out that 10 ETH. Give me that 10 ETH. You know, like let's spread that 10 ETH out.
Absolutely.
And a lot of
Absolutely.
projects don't work that way. A lot of projects have
Right.
to wait for 100x, 10x, 50x, just to see that real, good profit. And then at that point, you've got a shitload of people that are trying to sell, because that's the only way you can get your money. That's the only
Right.
way you can get your money at that point,
Right. And
I don't.
my favorite. Oh, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't feel there's too many projects out there. Like the days of coins or tokens 100xing or 1000xing, it seems like that they're disappearing. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
might have been last March, but I don't
Yes.
feel like I see that anymore. You know what I mean? So it's more of like you have to stake it, you have to get into a token, and then that will provide for you. So it's not so much a high turnover.
No,
Yeah,
but
well,
the thing is, it's going to go through a phase. Like we're going to go through a phase. Like that's with anything, right? And that phase is, like the thing is, like crypto has turned a lot of people into gamblers, and like smart money and institutional money, they want gamblers, right? And I'm gonna tell you, like this is all goes back to psychology. So now that the smart money that's why when that law came out last year, October, and that allowed institutions to start investing into cryptocurrency, it changes the game. When you got big players like JP Morgan getting into the game, they're gonna pump people up. That's why I say the next few bull markets to come, a lot of people are about to get wrecked. Like, I'm just going to be honest, right? And this is why I say they're going to get wrecked. Because even from now, you got smart money coming into play. The people that got money, that made money, millions off last year, the last, year and a half, 2 years, they're going to lose that money, because what smart money is going to do is they're going to force people to come in and greed. You don't believe me? Look at Bitcoin. They pushed Bitcoin all the way down to what, $35,000? Now look where it's at today. That's what I said. Like smart money's coming into play, and what's going to happen is they're going to force people into the market. They're going to create, that FOMO. Once that FOMO is created, they're going to wreck everybody, and that's why a lot of people are about to go broke in a few years, because they so used to like, hey, let me trade cryptocurrency, and there hasn't been institution really hasn't been into the crypto market like that. Now that institution is getting into the game, that changes everything. Even like people just in general, like I'm just saying like in general. So the 100 people that's, just like, oh, let me get into a project. I can't wait for it 100x. I can't wait for it to make me $1 million. That's all said. Yes, you're going to make that money, but it's who's going to sell before you? Because that means you're going to be waiting around. You see what I'm saying? And as you waiting around, like I said, that's why I said I'm a dividend investor, because I like to make money two ways. I'm not going to just sit and wait around for capital appreciation. We're not going to be making money through dividends. You see what I'm saying? Because capital appreciation, that means you go through market cycles, right? Going through market cycles, you can go up, down, side, left, right, and then you got to wait. And if you banking on that money to pay your bills, or you banking on that money to set you free, and you're like, hey, I'm going to be rich in a certain, you never know. You might be waiting 5 years. You might think a project might 100x in the next 3 months, and it takes 5 years, and then people get into projects like that, and they're like, man, I want to jump to the next project. but not realizing you're losing money. That's another way smart money is taking your money, because all these projects have taxes. You know, you're paying the taxes every time you get in and you get out, and it costing you so much money. And it's like people not realize it's not registering, and it's like, oh well, I can jump in this, and you're hoping
On top of gas.
Exactly.
On top of gas.
Exactly. So when you're hoping, that means you're already lost. If you're hoping, you're already lost. When you make an investment in when you invest in, it's not about hoping. It's about taking calculated risk. Kevin O'Leary said it best. Understanding your risk tolerance, understanding, the potential of your loss, understanding the potential of gain. And like I said, for me, I'm as an investor, I set my expectation at a level I know I can control. If it surpasses my expectation, I'm happy. If not, then I knew it didn't reach my expectation. But at the same time, I also do my research to understand the potential, so of how far it can go. So I know when I invest, I got to worry about it. And that's the hard part of, doing the research. But the thing is, a lot of people get into project now and they don't do research. They just hoping. It's like a gambling. Why you think like you got coins like Shiba Inu went up like 46 million% in a year? Reason behind, because yes, it took the community. Yes, it took the community to bring Shiba Inu up. But the thing is, like, at the end of the day, Shiba Inu got a lot of retail investors. The average person that was holding Shiba Inu was 13 days. You see what I'm saying? What that tells me, you had a lot of gamblers. You had a lot of people thinking that's going to go to the moon, and instead they got wrecked. The people that invested last year thinking that it was going to kill 2 zeros, they got wrecked. And it forced a lot of them out. You see what I'm saying? And you just made the people that have been in the project, richer, that's been holding for a long time. Going back to what Chris was saying with your native token, think of it this way. If you get a reflections in your native token, right? Yes, reflections is popular. You get a reflection in a native token. Let's say you got it on pre-sale, right? The minute time you see X amount of money, let's say you see $2 million or $3 million, you're not going to see $3 million sitting in your account and be like, wait, when I'm going to take profits. You're going to take profits eventually. Then when you take profits, you're going to lose your seat. Think about it, losing your place in line. Because then guess what? When you sell that reflection, when you sell that profit off, just to get at, let's say you might have 5 trillion shares or 10 trillion shares, and that 10 trillion shares is worth $10 million. In order to get $10 million, you need to send 10 million shares. 10 trillion shares. You see what I'm saying? That's where you lose money at. And then you got to start over again. Now, if you're a smart investor, you might say, okay, I might have to sell 5 million or 5 trillion shares and keep 5 in there and let it run. You see what I'm saying? But then that's the decision you have to make. But like I said, man, you don't have to, with our token, you don't have to put yourself in that position. No. You don't even got to sell. You just get straight dividends. And that's the key. That's the key.
Go.
Right there. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Rising Sun Tuesdays, baby. I love it.
The reality is, like, people can make $100, $200, $300, $500 a day, right? In reflections. Wow. And you imagine you get to that status where you're making, $200, $300 a day, 30 days a month.
Insane.
It's insane.
That's 12K. That's 12K. $200 a day is 12K a month. Yeah, $500 is 15K a month.
You'll be able to quit your day job. That's for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that. It doesn't seem like that, right? You don't think of it that way. People don't think of it that way. They're like, "Oh, I'm making $200 a day, big whoop." But what are you making at your job? What are you doing traveling? What are you doing, in gas and all this other stuff that you're doing? You're making it. It's going to get there because we're already seeing the potential with just such small volume. So when we get there and people are making $200 a day, 30 days a month, I mean, it's insane. It's crazy. It not only opens up the opportunity. And I always tell people, I always say, and this is for the reason, I always say, don't invest. If you've got $200 and $200 is all you got, then invest what you can and use the other to live, because there'll become a time where you'll be tested and you don't want to take that money that you invested in because it's worth so much, we're going to get to that status. And when we get to that status where people are making that type of money a day off just reflections, the sky's the limit. You know, you don't have to. Some people might reinvest just to make more than $200 a day. Some people might, you know, now you can, at the end of the month, you've got all this money. You can look at another project. You can look at investments. You can look at anything you want, and it doesn't touch your bag. It leaves that money making bag alone, and that's the beauty of it. Like where can you do that? And like Rich Boss said, that $20 that you might be getting in reflections, if you let it sit in ETH, technically it might be $200 in reflections down the road. It might be $200 each $20 bill because it's going to appreciate. It's just going to go up.
Yep.
So you're winning on multiple factors. The only thing that you got to battle is how long you're willing to hold. You know what I mean? And the people that I see sell our token these days, and some of them big bags, some of them 80 quad, 100 quad. Like, you got to think like, man, either something's going on in their life or they just don't get this because
Big quads.
yeah, because you can't, you know, if you didn't need the money, right? If you didn't need that 1.3 ETH, I mean, what is 1.3 ETH? Well, after you pay your mortgage and your bills and you go out, I mean, it's done, right?
Right.
If you didn't have to do that, if you didn't need the money, then you're just chasing paper. You're just chasing the next Teddy Inu or Wolf Inu or, you know, something. You know,
And
what I
we
mean?
know it's a lot of those in the market. Goodness
Just
gracious.
trying to
But
get
that's
that 10x, and
but
you won't get it. You won't get it.
but I tell
Because
people straight up, right? The thing is, the market right now, even with the market, right? You got to remember the big boys got to come out of play. I'm talking about like your Ethereum, your Bitcoin have to come out of play. If they don't move it, if they not moving, you're not gonna get money. You might, a project might get 100x, and people are like, well, this project just 100x. Yeah, because you're brand new. You see what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna establish your all-time high, and if you have people on the pre-sale and you hype the project up, of course, money is gonna move into the market. Of course, money is gonna move into the token. But what happens after that? What happens 3 weeks later? You know, a month later. You see what I'm saying? Because like no matter what happens, any project that comes out, stock market, stock or crypto, they're gonna establish an all-time high. Once they establish an all-time high, they're gonna go right back down. You don't believe me? Look at the psychology chart of investing, right? And that's the one thing I tell people, like, yeah, you're making that money right now, but then you gotta wait X amount of months just to get, to recover what you lost. You see what I'm saying? And why put yourself in that position when you can make smart moves? And the thing is like Warren Buffett said it best. When the market is greedy, you should be fearful. When the market is fearful, you should be greedy. And another one I love, the impatient hand transfer money to the patient hand. The people that are patient, right, gets the money from people that are impatient. And that's what I'm saying. You have to learn how to play. It's all about learning how to play the long game, not trying to beat the market, right? Yeah. It's all about not timing the market, but spending time in the market itself. Getting in, finding a seat, and chilling out. And that's what it goes back to my actual saying is like, when the market is greedy, you should be fearful. When the market is fearful, you should be greedy. When you get in early, like for example, the last 3 months, the market has been down. Those are the time for people should be buying crypto. Those are the times people should have been loading up on crypto, loading up on your stocks because the market been down. I took advantage of the Ukraine stuff. I took advantage of everything in the market because I was greedy. Like left and right. Yeah. I was eating left and right. Every day I was buying. But now I'm chilling because the market started going back up. And my unrealized gains has started to see profits, and I'm just chilling. And I'm like, I ain't about to sit up there and buy nothing. I got to see another red day first for me to actually buy something. Because I'm looking for when is the next red day? When is the next massive red day so I can scoop up this dip? Yeah, that's how it should be. That's the mentality people should have, to become a good investor. Because you have to understand how market works and understand the psychology behind the market. Because that's what these hedge funds. That's what they do. They bet against the market. They leverage. Yes, you see what I'm saying? And it's like I tell them, like, if you're new to the game, stick to the basics. Yes. Stick to playing the long game. Because the longer you wait, the better you be rewarded. If you don't have patience, you're gonna lose out money, man. You're just gonna lose money in the market.
Man, look, the community loves when he talk. I'm tell you, look at him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, I'm gonna sign off. You guys have a good night. See you guys in the morning.
I appreciate you, Jay
Y'all
Tro,
be
All right,
good.
Jay.
stepping by, man. Thank you, brother.
Take care.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely. Take it
Guys,
easy, guys.
you guys have no idea how big of a treat this is to have the community in here and the developing team all mixed in one, guys. We need that as a community. We just, it's cool to have, just the project guys, the people that built the project on here, but it's a great thing when you have everybody. Everybody can talk at once, everybody can join, everybody can communicate. You can throw ideas around. That's what it's all about. We're all human beings. We're all either investors or we're trying to do something that's going to give us that financial wealth. Like you said, I don't even like using the word rich boss. Besides your name, I don't like to use the word rich. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it, man. You guys, this was a big time treat, big time honor, guys, for joining this project. I know we've been on here chopping it up for a good almost an hour and 40 minutes, guys. Thank you so much. Like, we got to continue to keep this up. I can't let y'all just do this one time. Y'all know I'm gonna have to hound y'all again. I'm gonna let y'all make it next Tuesday. I might do something else, but y'all got to come back on the show. I can't. Too much great information. You guys are just starting. You guys have done so much in this project. I'm telling you, lives have changed already, and you guys only been around for 2.5 weeks. These NFTs, I'm literally obsessed with these NFTs. The work that y'all have and the work that y'all are going to continue to have with these NFTs are so massive. With the website just came out. The website looks absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I love everything about it. You guys put not 1 foot, but 2 feet in this project. You guys thought about it. You guys listened to the community. It looks so futuristic. I mean, the mindset that you guys had, it almost looked like a video game. Like seriously, it looks like a video game.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. More of that stuff coming. We appreciate you, Chris. We do.
Yes, no problem, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the development team. Shout out to the community. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Extreme Plumber. He was on here chilling. That made 7 people, I think, in here in total, or 6. So, look, he came in. Look, hey man, shout out to you guys. Shout out to the community. That is a community member. Oh, he's got his feet kicked back. Thank you guys for joining me, man. I am so honored. Rob, again, shout out to you, Rob, for sitting with us so long. You've been in here. I think you were at work. What's going on? What's going on, Extreme Plumber? His mic is off. Let me see. You got unmute yourself real quick.
There you go. I don't even know where my camera is, but yeah, going down.
How's it going, man?
Man, I'm just chilling. Kicking back, listening to you guys.
Nice.
Oh man,
nice.
It's good. Look, it's good to have another community member in here, guys. This is what it's all about. The transparency that these guys bring. We got Extreme Plumber, we got Rob, we got Jay Tro. You guys coming in here. We're gonna have so many people come in and combine, and we're gonna collaborate and talk amongst each other. That's what it's all about. And again, we thank you, development team, CEO, for bringing this project to us, because again, not too many of them out there. Not too many of them out there that's doing it like you guys. And so shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys. This has been probably my favorite Q&A that I've had so far. And I, guys, I appreciate you so much. We're gonna get out of here so I can get to work tomorrow, like the rest of us, until that day comes. Shout out to the Rising Sun crew.
Thanks,
I
Chris.
appreciate you guys.
Hey, man,
I'm out, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming in, man. We gonna holler at you. Another one coming next Tuesday. I may have something this weekend. I want to get a little bit more on the let me get a little bit closer. I can't get no closer than I am now. I want to get a little bit more closer to talk about this website soon. I'm going to do a whole recap on the website. I haven't did that, but thank you guys for joining me. We are out of here, guys. Holla at you. Welcome back. Talk to you later.